Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome back. So, okay, okay. Mm. All right. So we're in the first book of Maccabees still, or Maccabees. I can't help but think that we're talking like surveilling energy here. Like last night, I was in Genesis 2, I believe, and it was, about like, I don't know. I guess they knew they were naked, or again, they were together and they weren't embarrassed. So I don't know if it's like wiping something clean, because there's a lot of like cuffing going on in this season, physically, mentally, and all of these leads. It's like a struggle. I don't know. I feel like, again, like things are being like not cemented but moved into place. And again, I don't know. I just think that, sometimes I think, why are you here? Why are you doing this? What is this? Like, I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. Maybe it's something in my DNA. I mean, we are looking at DNA and karma again. It's just like, okay. It's hard for me because, like, I don't want to do anything to, like, ruin anything. It just seems like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I do good and I mean well, but it just seems like, again, I just hope that whatever I do doesn't come off argumentative. It's just an alternative view, kind of probably like from the upright or feminine, righteous kind of point of view. Because again, the way I don't know, like the connection I feel like I have with source, it's open. It's not like I don't feel embarrassed. Like, it's like really, your deepest thoughts, like your every, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like you can't hide from source. So, or God, some may call the energy. And, or like the universe, because like sometimes I feel like that's what's going on. This is like my head is like Earth, or something, some planetary something, and it's like there's universal energy and knowledge flowing, kind of like you can just pick it like fruit. And I know that, again, that is something that rubs some people in the world the wrong way, but I don't know. It's just the way that I see it. So, this is a very ravishing portion of the book, it seems. But what I wanted to bring up, right? I mean, because again, a lot of things that I do is kind of like in self-defense, but also defense of the whole. And it's not like, I guess, source can't see everything, but it's just like, I don't know, it's like that crying out or that wailing wall or that something. And it's just like, at the end of the day, whatever happened in that damn garden, you know what I'm saying? It's just been my job. Like, it's just been my mission to not to weigh the options. Was this a mistake? Was the fruit supposed to, you see what I'm saying? Like that. Because it makes me think about, the fact that the serpent was cunning, but so I don't know. It's just the whole like he ate some and then he gave some to She ate some and she gave some to, you know, her husband. But then it's just like, I don't know, it was somebody that could eat of the fruit, because when the woman answered, she said, no, we can eat, but you can't. The day you do, you will die. So I'm just wondering, like, who she was talking to. It's kind of like a sense of entitlement, almost, possibly. Almost how people think they're entitled to take crowns, but they don't want the one of thorns. It's like the children of God from Genesis 1 are the ones that suffer and have to wear that crown, while the others get your crown, your comfy crown. And I guess it's okay. I guess if it's you are doing it and you're, you know what I'm saying, okay with it, and you know, but I don't know. For me, like I said, only thing I am fighting for is, again, to remove these things and to open or expand the mind, and also to obtain what would be considered mine, you know. And it's just like, I don't want anything more and I don't want anything less, you know. Whether that has to do with love, health, wealth, whatever. And again, sharing, I think, is just allowing people to have, you know, somewhat of not free reign, but, right? Or free will, people may say. Because just because I don't like something doesn't mean that, again, right? If I'm looking at it with my human eyes. Now, if I go into the God complex, it's not judgment to call something out. So, whew. So, yeah. I don't know. It's just that energy today. It's like, I don't like, you know, making decisions without all of the details. So I just feel like that's where I'm at. Again, definitely we have this crossroads. It's this first thing on top today. So again, it's just reminding me that, again, there's some type of crossroads here. And it's just like you have a choice, or you do have like free will, or you can manifest, or you can say and be. And again, it's just like this energy. Somebody else put out a reading yesterday, and she was saying something like, well, you know, God, you know, loves this person and has been kind of after this person, and I guess she was saying it as so like a feminine energy was resisting because they didn't want to be subdued or submit. And it's just like, for me, I think it's communication is key to any type of relationship or something. I don't like when people are like sliding something under your nose, you know, like I don't know, I just don't like that sense. I like, you know, I like a good sit down and a look, you know what I'm saying? Like eye contact, you know. I didn't used to like eye contact, I think, when I was younger, but I don't know. Or just some other type of something. It's hard for me in this spiritual realm. Like, that's why it just takes so much for me, because, you know, I like tangible. I like, maybe I do have like control issues to a certain extent, where, you know, I just want to be able to be, you know, I'm just like one of them people. I like to be sure. Like I like to have a say so. Doesn't mean that I can't be submissive. Just, you know. All right. So again, and nobody has to comply. It's just, again, I think people should be able to, you know, speak their mind and be, you know, respected, or, you know, that energy could be reciprocated, is what I think. And so it just reminded me of like starting this thing off like in that energy of the wife of God. But I think that, again, at that time, you know what I'm saying, whatever sense of that I was dealing with, it was just me and you, you know, like it was just that energy. And then I think that, like, again, as interferences started to come in and different opinions and things, because I wasn't, like, I was just in my own world, and I was just like, okay, all right, like it just felt really, really like exclusive and good. And I don't know, even if it was like a captive energy, it just was like, you know, weird. You know, like, again, like this star and this thing here, it's shining very bright, but this person is admiring it, but at the same time, it's caged. Suspended in air, out on a limb. And I think this is where all the problems came in. Because I could see it, you know what I'm saying? It's that energy of you can see it. You know that it's happening. You know what's going on. It's just like, really? Oh. And it's like, you know, sometimes I feel like they make it seem like it's the feminine energy every time. But I just want to just say, it's like, I don't know. It's too, you know. Not two can play that game, but there's like that duality. And then when you throw something else in the mix, everything is off balance. Literally. And again, I don't know if it's, again, we have confidence here. Okay, you confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are and what you want, and most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. So again, it's tempting. It's tempting to do that. And then, like, in this day and age, like, you know, you can't, first of all, this is just very complex to even talk about or explain. Being able to see kind of like behind the veil a little bit. But it's like, I've never wanted to overstep or offend my God. You see? So I don't know, y'all. It's just a lot. Like, I'm in my like emotions today, but I'm also in this text today, and I'm also like, it's just a lot, okay? Again, at a crossroads and just observing and really, you know, using my sensors or senses to detect, again, which relationships may be karmic. I keep thinking I'm on here. May be karmic, you know, in order to move forward and make sure that I don't make any of those same mistakes. Because I think, again, 2022, I'm walking up in that motherfucker like, you know what I'm saying? It is going to be like, I'm just preparing myself, I think, for that right now. Like, past behind me. This, like, again, I'm sitting here right now. So it's almost like a bittersweet something. The highs and lows, the ins and outs. I'm even thinking of that. Go back to your first love, or else I'll remove your candlestick. So I think it's something having to do with this here. So again, yeah, she gets up and she's walking out. She puts down this stuff. So I don't know, like, that made me think like she's just like, oh, okay, cool then. You know, I heard somebody talking about like the Real Housewives or something, and was talking about like Portia or whatever. And how she's just like, whatever, turning her back or whatever. I don't know. That just gives me that kind of energy. Maybe that's a lot of the stuff that's going on with feminine energy these days. Is, again, coming to that crossroads when it comes to this journey here. Whether we're talking about this galactic journey or, again, you know what I'm saying, on this realm here. But for me, I just don't want regular. I don't want the norm. You know what I'm saying? I'm going. I'm reaching. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching. I'm reaching for that sky or that elevated most high something. I'm reaching. I mean, I guess it's not just for me, you know what I'm saying? It's also, you know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like there's a sense of a connection out there that's very strong. And I don't want to give that up. Like, I'm at a point where I'm just done, like, feeling like having to force something, or feeling like having to, I just want things to be like free flowing and abundant, I think, in my life right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think, again, I've been sitting on guard all this time, in that energy here. And again, I just want to just be like, like this, you know what I'm saying, in my energy with my, whoever source has, you know what I'm saying, as a counterpart, or I kind of look at it like a angel, or someone who would be, your helper, rather just be, again, someone in the spiritual realm, an ancestor, or again, someone, on this plane. But I'm definitely looking for something, again, tangible in this lifetime, to move forward with someone who is like-minded, or in that something, to be each other's, support system, to be each other's something. So I don't know. And it's just like, there's no like me not thinking I can't do it, or second guessing or doubting myself. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just at this point in my life, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's next. What's next? I don't know what's next. I don't. As a female, sometimes it does feel like, you want, that's why I don't like that whole, I don't need no man, because, at some point in time, I feel like, you do. Okay. And it's not even like, it's just a natural thing. It's just a natural gravitation. But again, I don't know. I feel like also the energy, like I can't like really, I feel like I can't go there because of my situation. People, tend to judge things, or whatever. What you don't want, again, what I'm trying to learn too is like labels. Even when I'm telling you guys I'm channeling or sitting in that energy, that doesn't mean that energy has to resonate. And I really did just find this out the other day, actually, by watching an episode of something I've been watching, about that energy, the soul binding or bound energy, where people can tap into your energy. So again, sometimes, just looking at, I'm somebody that is just like a character anyways. Like, I could be really serious, I could get mad, I could be happy, I could be silly, so I have a lot of different, it's just me. I'm just one of those people that's full of that life. I spend a lot of time alone, so it's not like I'm gonna be sitting here smiling and talking to myself all day, so again, people do take my face and then they're like, oh, are you okay? You look upset. And it's just like, no, that's just that lioness in me, you know what I'm saying? She's just there. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just like a new wave here. I don't know. I'm excited, whatever. And like I said, I never really have not that I don't have goals, but I don't really have like expectations laid out to the point where, if I came into something with nothing, and if I lose everything, I'm still going to have to just focus on me getting up from that fall and rebuilding or remanifest, doing something. It's just like I can never stay down. A day, week, whatever. I take time for myself though. I don't like nobody to rush me into feeling better about a situation. When I'm contemplating on something, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be, I might listen, you might be able to give me a little bit of your advice or something, but ultimately I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I mean, as long as it's not like harming anyone else, or respectfully, it's just, that's just how I am. So yeah. So again, all this stories of like, war and rumors of war and stuff like that, again, it depends on what type of warfare we're talking about, because I see all types right now. All right. So again, I wanted to talk about something like, just like with this text here. Okay. We were talking about, let me see, because I don't know if we read that part or not, or that's where we stopped. Okay. So it says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they put on crowns upon themselves. All right. And that's in italics. Okay. So did their sons after them. Many years and evils were multiplied in the earth. So again, this makes me think again as that earth or mother earth energy or the high priestess energy. That again, things have been heightened over the past couple years in the intuitive, I want to say industry, but not, you know, when it comes to that. And then also, you know, crime, you know, things like that. Like it was already crime in certain cities when it comes to the earth or indigenous people or autochthonous people or Hebrews or whatever, right? But it's just multiplied right now, but it's not really just being talked. But no, I think they are so-called speaking of it, okay? And there came out of them a wicked root. Antiochus, surname Ephanes, I don't know exactly what that is. Okay, the son of Antiochus the king, who had been hostage at Rome. So again, this is making me think about somebody that's held hostage. You know, and this, I don't know why it's making me think about somebody's mind. Like a mental prison. King of Cups with his apples. Could be something else, but I like to call them his apples because I look at it as the 4 rivers. Even though we only see 3, I just imagined that there's another one back there behind it. So yeah, this is making me think again, somebody's being held hostage at Rome. I'm thinking Rome Dome, you know. Again, the fact that we have the Queen of Cups here looking down in this like sensor type thing here. All right. I'm trying to figure out right here where it says something about this device. A stronghold over the nations and countries. So this is talking about even cities and states and stuff like that in my eyes. Okay. Now, this could also be, like I said, it depends on who the wicked is, right? But, you know, and you see also the Queen of Cups, you know, she's sitting on these gems and stuff like this. But, you know, the gems, I'm wondering if they represent individuals. You know what I'm saying? If it represents like hidden information, you know, also, you know, this cup here, you know, this is kind of like somewhat of a seer energy, but I just look at it again as a more artificial seeing ability, something that would be, again, a counterpart to that which is real. So again, something mounting, you know how you mount a camera up? It's kind of like that kind of energy. Where again, the Queen of Cups naturally is able to see into a crystal ball or see into the, she may be somewhat of a seer, but in this case, since there's so much water here, it makes me think that this is not a connected branch or root, right? That it has been grafted in, okay, by assuming the energy or the essence of the real root. And then again, like we see the Queen of Wands here sitting at first. She got all these seeds and them sunflower seeds and everything, right? She got the wand there. So the wand is already, if that wand is in her hand, you know what I'm saying? That means she got something to do with possibly the King of Wands, right? And then that wand, you know what I'm saying? If that wand has been anywhere near the Empress or the Christ, that's going to give some type of limited amount of enlightenment. So again, drunken with the blood of drunken with the blood also makes me think again about, again, someone taking their wand to another cup, maybe the artificial cup, and dipping it into that cup, or like a pestor and mortal kind of energy, and then that person obtaining the energy of that person for a certain amount of time. So again, it leads me right back to, again, possibly the King of Cups, because he has a staff and a cup. And again, seeing that that's how that person possibly could be getting their enlightening. So again, that's also the whole thing of the Three of Cups, the third party energy. It's for the safety of, because again, if that person is doing that to someone, then the King of Wands better watch out, because this person may be using their crafty energy in order to have him in some type of situation as well, after she's done with that. And even the king, you know, the King of Cups, like, oh shit, what did I do? Okay, let me see. Let's see if we can find this one. What do we want to look for? The Wands. Okay. Because again, I feel like there is some form of judgment. And then also, I'm feeling like energy from a boy to a man. And then the Star card from kneeling down to standing up. Okay. And then maybe like the King of Wands tired. You know, it's like, I got so many women. And I just, you know, I can't treat you like the rest of them. And it's just a tiresome. But it's almost like, you know, it's almost that, baby, I'm ready. But then she looking like, damn, what's left? But again, maybe she, again, this is a universal message. It might resonate with me, but with somebody else partially, right? So it's like, you know, it's like, what's left? But she just possibly just, it's never been about that. Oh, and that's why I think that whole projecting energy is, because it's never been about, again, for my connections at least, it's never been about sex or money or anything like that. It's just been about that magnetic something that, again, will have you see, coming back, you see. That will alter your perception on life for the rest of your life. That will change you for the better. Okay? That will change you. It's kind of like that love you for life energy. Where it's just like, yeah, I don't know how sure I am about it, but damn. The way he got the grips on her, she like, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, but always crafty counsel. Always crafty counsel. Always some kind of love bombing energy. Always still dealing with the Empress like she's in this world card energy. Always using that strength, that maiden, right? To try to coax, you know, again. And it's just like, my thing is, I don't want to, you know, I want to try it. When I see something went one way, I want to try to do it the other way. Because maybe that's where third party shit started, is in Genesis. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's where it started. Like, have your cake and eat it too energy. And I think, you know, like I said, I think, again, for me, like, I feel like if it was something more tangible, I could probably be able to, you know, decipher or discern a little bit better. Because if we're just, you know, for me, it's very hard just to think of just having that Ace of Wands, or just having just the wand instead of the king or the emperor. But again, you got your own. So I don't know why this make me think about, again, but it's not, right? It's like, I don't know. There's stuff falling off of it and things. I don't know. I don't know why we're going so side. Yeah. But again, I think that, again, there's something about some kind of union or something like that. And again, all I can do is like, I feel so bad sometimes, because I feel like I should be more in tune. But, you know, I don't know, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. Again, sometimes it feels like the cup, you know, the cup is full, right? But then other times, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, again, that bird has to go out and get something else and put it in there, some more, another offering or something like that, in order to, you know, again, continue. Yeah, out on a limb, right? When my cup was full, right? Okay. And then it's like, there's no turning back, you know, like that. Whew. Okay, that energy. Mm. Mm. Suspended. Oh, look, y'all, stop. Whoo! What? I don't know. I hear Saturn and Ring of Fire. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Half the time I don't even be knowing what. Okay. Let's read this, okay? Because I feel like, again, I feel kind of cheated. I feel kind of cheated. I feel jaded. I feel kind of cheated, but I'm not harping on it. I'm just explaining it because, again, someone else may be about to go through this type of cycle, right? It may be an ending for me, but somebody else may go through this cycle and they may need to, they may need somebody, what I'm saying, something to relate to. So that's, again, why I do this. It's almost like some Anubis kind of energy here, leading people, you know what I'm saying? And then there's also something to do with the weight of the heart, because whatever has been happening has been wanting to have it so my heart is heavy when I cross over, again, at this crossroads possibly. And again, it's probably because of all the whipping and stuff like that that has been going on. But it's just like, what is the miscommunication between, it's like, when's the last time you felt the love? Right. And so it's just like, what's happening? What is it that, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm talking and, so-called praying or communing with source, it's just like, I want to do whatever, forget all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to do what's best for me. I want to be where it's best for me. I want to be with who is best for me. I want to be who chooses me like I choose them. You see what I'm saying? Who's going to fight for me like I'm going to fight for them? Who going to be ready to, you know what I'm saying, for somebody, you know what I'm saying, just like I would for them. Like I'm just like that down, like that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I can take a little bit of hits here and there, not physical. You see what I'm saying? Like, never let's think that, but I'm just saying I can take that. I can be forgiving. I know now more things about energy being transferred and people messing with souls and messing with your senses and messing with, some of these tricks of the trade, I guess it would be. Manipulation and mind control energy. So again, now I can see, you see, I have to separate, again, certain people that have wronged me when I feel like I was looking at someone and didn't recognize them because it wasn't. So I know that, again, there's warfare. So some of these things that I'm holding that might have embarrassed me or made me feel some kind of way when it comes to certain people, is it really because I feel like I'm embarrassed? Like, again, because I feel like, again, the kind of life I live, a lot of people were always on the outside looking in and saying, oh, it's so perfect. And I'm like, oh, and I'm that person. I don't like compliments. I don't like stuff like that. So I will be like, oh, y'all don't know how it is, or this, or try to make a complaint, or, girl, please, it ain't all, like this and that. And then I kind of learned to not do that, not do that. But still, don't think it's perfect. But I don't want to be like, well, girl, because the kids is bad and, and this and that, and he just get on my nerves. And, I started to notice that during this growth, I started to notice that that's probably not the best thing, I guess, to do. And again, a lot of people may have